Oh, hey, everybody. We're back. So it's another Wednesday, another lot of things going on. So we're going to talk about some stuff. I haven't really put this out there yet, so I'm going to go ahead and take a few seconds and go ahead and throw this out there. What up, How I Want to Be? How's it going, my guy? So real quick, I'm just going to throw this into a couple of Discords and let us people know where we're at and what we're doing. But yeah, how is it today, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good day. So there's a lot of things I want to talk about today, and we're just going to dive right up into it. So let me drop this in here, and then we are going to go about our day. So today's a big day. A lot of news going on. There's a lot of things happening, and I'm excited about it. So we're going to talk about some of this stuff later on, but I wanted to jump on and go ahead and talk about the things that are near and dear to my own heart. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about the possible, well, not possible anymore. We're going to talk about, is Star Wars content in trouble for next year? Is everything that we've been hoping for and looking forward to on the ropes? So I had an interesting conversation on Twitter yesterday with Justin is Lost, and had a couple other people jump in on the tweet stream. But basically, we were talking about the looming IATSE strike, which is a lot of the Marvel and Star Wars workers, and the looming strike that is pending. So right now, as of today, this morning, it looks like the 60,000 people that are working in the television and movie industry that are involved in this strike, the 13 unions, will be going on strike starting on Monday. So Monday at midnight, the transition from Sunday to Monday. If they don't reach something by Friday, then we're off. So that means all of the content that we've been excited for, the Kenobi, the Mandalorian that just started shooting, they just started the other day, that stuff will all cease to a halt, and they'll be Dunskies. So this is a really big deal. I know a lot of people were hoping that this wouldn't come true. I was hoping that this wouldn't come to be what it is, but I just got a email, and I'm going to share this with you guys. We're also probably going to be talking about this tonight, but here is the notice. So basically, it is a general announcement, and I'm just going to go ahead and read through it so everybody knows exactly what's going on. So IATSE, which is the International Alliance of Theater and Stage Employees, the international president, Matt, I don't want to mess up his name, but we'll just call him president, announced today that unless an agreement is reached, union members will begin a nationwide strike against the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, the AMPTP, on Monday, October 18th at 12:01 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So, there you go. We're going to start there for just a second. That is the meat and potatoes of it, guys. So I'm going to go through the rest of it here in just a second, but that is basically what we've been fearing, because this puts all of the things that we are really looking forward to on hold. This could, if there isn't an agreement that's come to, whether it's by Sunday, then the president of the union has been authorized by the union members in a nationwide vote to initiate a strike, which means everybody will put their crayons down. All of the effects artists will put their pencils down. All of the editors will step away from their keyboards. All of the visual effects people will step away from their tablets and computers. All of the camera the directors are not involved. All of the director of photography, anybody that handles the cameras, gone. Anybody that handles the lights, gone. Anybody that handles the sound, gone. So basically, this is Everybody. Now, that's not to say that the DGA couldn't put some of their people to work, much like uh, um, the CEOs and CFOs of other companies, such as fast food chains, are stepping up to the plate and coming into work at stores to keep stores going because there's a lack of employees. But something like that could happen. But it takes a lot of people to make these shows. It's not just one or two creative people that make these, even though all the credit goes to a lot of those people. There's 100 hands that go into making these television and movies. And the people that are going on strike are supporting one another because we all have worked in this crucial environment. We choose to work in this environment, but we have all been subject to those days where you're eating your lunch at your workstation, or you have a standing lunch where you're eating while you're working. So there's a lot of things, turnarounds and such, getting off at midnight, being back at 8 a.m., with the drive in Los Angeles or New York or some of these other big places where these big movies are shot. It can be very grueling. So this is about, employees. This is about people. And so this looks like it's going to happen unless and I want to get this right. So we're going to go back over here to this page real quick. Oh, I did it, didn't I? We're going to go back to this page real quick. And what did I do here? Okay, hold on. Give me just a second. I'm having moments today. So unless what did I say? Oh, I wanted to go to Twitter. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. So unless the AMPTA comes back to the bargaining table and agrees to something, Monday is where we stop. Monday, October 18th at 12:01 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So the president said the union will continue bargaining with the producers this week in hopes of reaching an agreement that addresses the core issues such as rest periods, meal breaks, and living wages for those at the bottom of the wage scale. However, the pace of the bargaining doesn't reflect any sense of urgency, says the president. Without an end date, we could keep talking forever. Our members deserve to have their basic needs addressed now. Last week, IATSE members who work in television and film at 36 IATSE local unions across the country voted to authorize the union's international president to call a strike if contract talks did not result in a new contract for 60,000 film and television workers. The voter turnout was 90%, with 98.6% of those voting to support the authorization of a strike. Now, this is what I have been talking about. This is a very big looming threat to all of our content. This isn't just, unless you guys want to continue to talk about the sequels and the first two seasons of Mando and all the stuff we've been talking about this whole time, this is a really big deal. And as much as I talk to other people and they talk about, well, they'll find other workers to do this. It doesn't work that way. If the entire union goes on strike, then all shows across the 36 unions stop. So I'm going to take a minute and say hello to everybody else. Let's see. Anthony. Hello, Mr. Obsession. That would suck if suddenly all of the good Star Wars content that is on the way got stopped and delayed. Basically, the equivalent of an assembly line being halted. Exactly. That's exactly what this is. It's an assembly line that is getting stopped nationwide, coast to coast. Anybody that's working on anything right now would put down their gear and walk away. So this is a really big deal. This isn't just a couple of guys walking away from one show. This is everywhere. This is editors. This is virtual effects artists. This is creative teams. This is everybody on set, from makeup to lighting, everybody. So this is a bigger deal than people are giving it credit for. I've been talking about this since the jump, and I've been giving you guys the play-by-play as I get it. And today's a big day. So I just got a notice this morning, and I've started checking out Twitter, and it's there. What's up, Daryl? Darth Maximus, Hawks, what's up? So yeah, this is big, guys. This is nothing to shy away from. This is nothing to pretend that it's not going to happen, or that they're just going to grab some other non-union folks and put them to work and it's all going to be gravy in the Navy. That's not how this works. That's not how these Hollywood contracts are negotiated. They're negotiated through the unions. And a lot of the content that we like, not just Star Wars, like I was going to put that in the title. It's not just Star Wars. This stops. If you're a DC fan, stop. If you're a Marvel fan, you're done, right? Everybody walks away. This isn't just the one IP that we are talking about. This is every IP. This is everything. So the 18th is Monday. We are struggling to get product. Now we'll be struggling for entertainment. Yeah. And the 18th is closed. The 18th is Sunday night. Sunday night at 12:01. If anybody is working at midnight, whether that is, so that'll be 3 a.m. in on the East Coast, right? So that's 3 a.m. on the East Coast, midnight LA time. Everybody walks away from their workstations. So if anybody's working a late night shoot or an overnight that's shooting some night scenes in New York or Florida or anywhere on the East Coast, they're going to pack up their toys and walk away if they're part of the union. In LA, same thing. If somebody's working late night editing Kenobi or doing some finishing touches on Kenobi, or editing something else, they're going to put their pencils down and walk away. So this is huge, man. This is close. This is days away. They think they have another 2 or 3 days. So it's Wednesday morning-ish, Wednesday afternoon. So they have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there's four days, people. There's 4 days that these guys have to figure this out before everybody puts down their toys and walks away. Now, I do want to clarify that the DGA, the Directors Guild, is not part of the IATSE, although they support what is going on. They are not members of that particular IATSE union, so they are not on strike. So people of the Producers Guild or the Directors Guild will still do their things. The AMPTP, the Producers Association, they will still be doing their thing. But the IATSE members will be the ones, the technicians, the people that make the content, not necessarily create the content, will be the ones that are walking away. And that puts all of our great hope for 2020 on the ropes. 2022. That puts all of our content for 2022 on the ropes. So Book of Boba is probably, I'm spitting some real hope here, but Kenobi is probably the only safe show. I'm sorry, Kenobi. Book of Boba is probably the only safe show there is out there right now. Because it's done, I think Hawkeye would also be the other, for Marvel equivalent. Hawkeye would be the other safe movie. But for Star Wars people, I think Book of Boba might be the only safe show right now. And so all the rest of the stuff that we're looking forward to next year, I mean, think about this. Mandalorian season 3 just started shooting. So here's another prime example of what I'm talking about. Carl Weathers, Mandalorian season 3 begins for yours truly tomorrow. He's there right now. He's there. So, they're shooting this show right now. They've just started shooting the show, and no idea what the shooting schedule is like. But Mandalorian season 3 just started shooting. It just started shooting, and they're going to stop because of the strike. If this doesn't upset you, I don't know what will. If you're a Star Wars fan and this doesn't upset you that they just started shooting season 3 of one of the best shows we've seen in a long time, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm pissed. I'm pissed that the negotiations aren't going better. Not because I'm sitting on a set somewhere working on those shows. I'm pissed because this puts everything that I have been looking forward to in 2022 on hold. This pumps the brakes on everything I've been looking forward to next year. If you're not pissed, I don't know what's going to piss you off. So let's jump into some comments for just a second. Yeah, like and share. Tell your friends. Get on board. We're going to talk about this tonight on Council. I know we're going to talk about this on Council tonight. And then I might have to do a midnight show on Sunday night. I might have to stay up all night Sunday night and ring the bell for all the people that are going on strike. You know, it's that important to our community also. It's not just about these people that are working out there right now. It's not about the people that are working on that set right now. It's about us as well. It's about the people that create content here on YouTube based on the content we get from them. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, I know we're going to talk about this on Council. I just had to get it out now. I told you guys I was going to keep you updated. I mean, I've given you given a couple of prime examples of of showing you guys, the strike notification. I'll put it up again here shortly. And people on set right now at Mandalorian that are going to walk away. People aren't going to show up Monday when the actors show up. Think about that shit. Think about actors showing up at 3 a.m., right, to get started in makeup, or 5 a.m., whatever, anywhere in that bubble, because they start early to get made up, right? All that makeup and costume that they're going to go, and then they're going to walk into the volume to shoot a scene, and there's going to be dark because all the volume operators are union. All the people that operate all of those screens that transition, that technology that makes it so easy to shoot these shows in comparison to locations where it's windy and it's raining, or there's fog, or there's a wild pack of hyenas running by. Who knows what the conditions could be? Instead, they're in a safe condition where everything sounds and looks just the way they want it. They tweak the lights to be just what they want instead of having to rely on the sun. All of those people walk away. You're an actor showing up on set in full makeup, character, full armor, and the stage is dark. Come on, guys. Daryl, I'm going to get to, I'm Daryl. I'm with you here. But this is what I'm talking about. The actors and direct, they are. There's a lot. I showed some tweets the other day on one of the last streams of Lily Tomlin. I probably got that wrong. Lily and Jane Fonda from Grace and Frankie wearing In Solidarity shirts and out there with the IATSE members for their meetups. Danny DeVito came out, took a lot of pictures, and got behind this. There's a lot of actors behind this. There's a lot of directors behind this. There's a lot of directors in the DGA that were behind you. There's a lot of that stuff that's behind this. But unfortunately, the Producers Association is not. The AMPTP is not behind this. So this is a big deal, guys. This is putting all of the shows. I mean, whatever you're into, they're casting Eternals, hold. Right? Mandalorian, breaks. All of this good stuff. Kenobi, any post work that's being done on Kenobi right now, everybody walks away from their terminals. Hands up, walk away. It's a really big deal, and you're not going to get scabs to come and fill these positions. It's not how it works. That's technically breach of contract. It's a huge deal. There's a huge amount of legality that goes on with this stuff. So to feel like this is just one little thing, it's not. It's really not. So yeah, tell your friends, get on the Twitter, jump on Twitter, jump on all the social media. You know, there's Instagram, huge Instagram, IATSE Solidarity on either Instagram or Twitter will show you a ton of what's going on. IA Stories, hashtag IA Stories. If you want to hear and read some of the reasons why this is really happening, jump on hashtag IA Stories, and you'll see a lot of these people telling their stories on Instagram and Twitter. You know, again, IA Solidarity or IATSE Solidarity. And if you really want to get on there and show your support, because this is going to affect you guys. The more people get on Twitter and show their social support, the more it moves the producer guild to do something in the right direction. So I'm urging anybody that watches this, jump on Twitter, jump on Instagram. I am not a huge social justice person. I'm not a huge into pushing my agenda through social media. However, I make an exception. I make this exception because this puts all the stuff we've been looking forward to. And this might trickle into gaming for all I know. This could trickle into games that we're looking forward to coming out and people having to put their pencils down. I don't know about that. But if that's true, that affects a whole nother market of people. So I urge you guys, just like Daryl said, like this video, share this with your friends, subscribe so I can keep you up to date as the talks continue. Maybe something awesome happens. Maybe on Saturday night or Sunday night, the AMPTP decides they're serious. They're not messing around anymore. We got to make a deal. Let's make a deal. And that would be fantastic, right? That would be fantastic. But I don't really, I mean, this is the first time in my adult life, aside from the writer's strike, that I had nothing to do. I wasn't even involved in that. And that lasted for 9 months. So a lot of shows got canceled. Actors had moved on. A lot of shows ended, just season finale'd it out and called it a day. And that birthed the Kardashians of the world. That was the product of the writer strike of 2007 was reality TV. And don't get me wrong, reality TV has made people a lot of money. But do you really want something to replace your Star Wars content right now that's coming? We're on the brink of hope. We're on the brink of a whole new generation of amazing Star Wars content. You guys really want to pump the brakes on that? Man, come on. All right, let's see. Yes, do it. Do it. Yeah, man. I, like I said, I'm trying to keep you guys up to date on everything and anything that's happening. And I know there's huge leaks. Look, I'm trying to stay away from all of the leaks out in the world right now. I'm trying to not get involved in the Kenobi leaks. I'm trying to not get involved in any of these other leaks. I'm trying to stay the F away from that stuff because I want to be surprised. But right now, guys, this is the hot news. Forget all those leaks. Put that stuff in your back pocket. Save it for another day. This is not the week because all of those leaks could have the brakes pumped. And then we're all going to be sitting here talking about the same old stuff all over again. Oh, we hate the sequels. Oh, the prequels were awesome. Why is Luke like this? And for me, Ahsoka Tano, this and that. I still haven't emptied my my campaign to get a EK Johnson or Ashley to come and join us on the stream, especially if Star Wars gets put on the brakes. I might have to try to get some other people on here to actually hang out with us here. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. I mean, this is, there's only a couple of us here. We're a small little itty bitty channel here in the grand old scheme of the YouTube universe. But I I try to bring you stuff that's current and that's important, and this is of the utmost importance. This could really ruin some stuff that we had on the horizon. This could really hurt us. So, um, and yeah, this just like just like the Padawannabe says here, this could result in a similar pandy thing. Many regular workers decided it was not worth coming back. Many of these folks involved could also look in that direction. Problems may continue. Well, it's funny that you bring that up. I've been reading articles over the course of the pandemic, and there is a 30, roughly, I've read this. I think Forbes was the biggest one. I think I read something like this on. Because of the pandemic alone, there's a 30% shortage in qualified technicians and laborers. So, basically, there's some people that retired during the pandemic that didn't think they could because they had never slowed down enough to try it. So we lost some technical workers there. And then you go into the people that couldn't wait for television and everything to start back up, or music for that matter, and went and found other employment or followed their passion and decided that it wasn't for them anymore and decided to transition into doing another job. And there's and there's just not enough workers right now. There's a lot of work, but there's not a lot of workers. And so this, on the heels of the pandemic, could be catastrophic, man. This could be really bad. And the people that are sitting at the negotiating table, the AMPTP, is basically negotiating this deal because in the original contract, what we are sticking to as of now, the original contract, from what I understand and all the reading that I've done, is very simple. The streaming services in the original contract were for an experimental, because streaming, when the original contract was written, was not what it is today. And so it was still experimental, right? Flash forward to 2021. It is no longer experimental. Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, all HBO Max, all of these platforms are no longer experimental. They are operational. They are fully functional and operational. And so these contracts need to be renegotiated because they are no longer the same thing that they were when the contracts were written. That's why these renegotiations happen over time, because things change in the world and we need to adapt our standards and practices to the changing times. That's what this whole thing is about. Times changed. We're no longer on basic cable. Everybody's streaming. ScarJo just won her lawsuit with Disney because streaming is not the same as box office, and contracts need to be renegotiated. And that's what's going on with if it can happen, if ScarJo can sue Disney for whatever amount of money she got out of them, why can't the workers get what they're owed also? That's what this is about, ladies and gentlemen. That's what this is about. So it's not just a labor dispute. It's about more than that. This is the Amazons, the Netflixes of the world are no longer experimental, right? This is fully functional, fully operational. And as such, oh yeah, she won, man. Google that. It's worth a Google. She won. So this is big stuff, guys. This is big stuff. These contracts need to be renegotiated. And like I've said before, not every single production in the world is doing things wrong. There are a lot of crews that get treated really well. Holidays off with their holiday pay, right? Meal breaks, not grueling, painful days. There are productions in the world that do things right. In fact, I believe the show to be on until a couple years ago was Modern Family, because they had their shit so dialed in that they were the envy of the entire lot, because they were crushing it in 8-hour days. They were so efficient that was the crew you wanted to be on, because you did a great day of work and you went home. You weren't on set for 15, 16 hours and having to be back 8 to 10 hours later, right? Under 10 hours later. So, I mean, there are shows that do it right. So, you know, it's let's see. It's worth a Google. Yeah, I mean, look, guys, I just want to bring you guys the news as it comes with this, because I have an inside track. And of course, you're going to be able to see it on Twitter and Insta and all that stuff, and everywhere you get your socials. But yeah, this is not uncommon, to be honest. This 16 hours is not an uncommon day. I know I have personally done a 22 at one point in my career. I can't say that I sign up for that stuff nowadays because I know which is which, but I have done a very, very excruciating days, and 16 hours is not uncommon. It happens more often than you might think. So yeah, this is, you know, this is it's very, I mean, as although it infuriates me, although it makes me angry, there's also a part of me that's very sad. Right? There's a part of me that's, after the last year or two of here, let me get to these real quick. Couldn't even imagine being a Buno operator holding equipment all day. It's so exhausting. Yeah, we could get into that we can get into that on levels if you really want to talk about that one day. But yeah, I mean, it makes me sad because after the last 2 years of the amazing content that we've been getting, to be so close to some of the shows that are really going to really bring back that nostalgic feeling in my heart, hopefully unite most of the fan base. I mean, Visions didn't do it. Obviously, I knew it wouldn't, because I knew a lot of people weren't going to like some of the stuff there. But, you know, Book of Boba, Kenobi, Ahsoka, Andor, all of these shows, Mando season 3, all of these shows on the horizon that have been fantastic and given us such hope for the future of Star Wars being on hold. When we're in the golden time right now, we're in the time where the actors are present and here and want to do it. You know, what if Katie gets an amazing role in something else that's huge? You know, something I mean, I don't know. I personally don't know what could be bigger right now than being Bo-Katan, but what if she got some huge deal that took her away for 2 years? I mean, what would happen if we lost some of the amazing actors that are in this show right now while this strike is going on? It's not just about money, people. It's about timing. Timing is everything. It just it really breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart. I just, you know, I was a Star Wars fan long before I was ever working in television. And, you know, it just saddens me to say that the time when it gives us so much hope, the time when Daryl, I'm in. I just read your VC, I'm in, or your DM on the other whatever, the Discord. I'm in. You know, something that gives me so much joy. So much joy came out of the last season of Mandalorian. So much joy across so many people. I mean, there were not many haters in the last couple of seasons of shows that we've gotten. And I saw such hope for a unification. I saw such hope for Star Wars to be on the forefront and to really give Marvel a little bit of for lack of better words, back up, bitch. To really come out swinging after the Last Jedi, after the Rise of Skywalker, after all that divisive stuff. So it saddens me that this is going to happen. It saddens me that this could pump the brakes on stuff that really, 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 I've really been looking forward to, man. I've really been looking forward to, guys. I'm sure you have too. But yeah, I've really been looking forward to this time, and timing in life is everything. If you haven't learned that lesson yet, I highly recommend appreciating the time you have, because things change in a matter of a blink of an eye. And look at what's happening right now with Star Wars. In 1 week, it could alter the entire timeline set to shoot these shows and to release these shows to us. So yeah, guys, this is monumental. This is big. This is big timing. This is really bad for us as a community. The timing is awful, and it bums me out. So let's jump back into the chat. She's filming Another Life for Netflix right now. Good show. Agreed. But what if she doesn't come back? What if that's the last we saw of Bo-Katan? That would really, really bum me out. Let's see. The Padawannabe. Yes, I just saw Rosario in a different series too. Scheduled overlap. This goes too far. I couldn't agree more, man. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, Daryl, I'm in. Yeah, so again, there's more stuff I have in the pot, so to speak. There's a lot more stuff I want to get into. I'm going to save some of it for Boomer, but I think I'm going to do a giveaway. I think we're going to load the Hoppa. I think it's time. I think it's been far too long, so that's the we're going to end this stream here pretty soon. I'm going to probably go another couple minutes. But I think we're going to load the Hoppa. I think it's time to bring the Hoppa back into it. So I think we're going to do another giveaway. As you guys know, the new Ronin book, the Visions story, just came out. I get my copy today. It will be here. So I got an extra copy just for you guys. So I think that's what it's going to be. I think we're going to I'm going to talk about it tonight on Boomer Council with the guys as always. I got a couple things left in the Hoppa, so to speak. I got a couple things left in the old bag for tonight that I'm going to talk about with the guys. I just wanted to get out and talk about this today. And Ronin is not any news that I'm breaking. Everybody's starting to get their copy. So I think it's only fitting that when I get my copy, I think maybe we'll do a stream soon enough. Maybe Friday. I don't know. What do you got? I think we need a week, right? Or at least a couple days. You know what? That's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it Sunday night. That's when we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it Sunday night. Not sure who's got what going on. But we're gonna do it Sunday night, I think. What does that give us? 4 days until the strike. I think we're gonna do it on strike day. So yeah. I think maybe we'll do a pre-strike giveaway. So maybe we'll do it a little early, before the midnight strike, because I think I'm going to stream at 11:30 on Sunday night, getting ready for the strike, and I will sound the alarm, letting everybody know that the strike has officially started and that we're basically screwed for 2022. And the timeline that they've given us. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna celebrate the last day of no strike in the Star Wars content universe, and we're gonna give away Ronin So my copy gets here today. So I will show it off on Boomer Council tonight. I will announce it also there on Boomer Council. That way, everybody there who has far more followers and watchers than I do will get an opportunity. I think we're going to do it the same way we've always done it. Get your entry in through the Discord. So if you're not on my Discord, look down there in the comment section, in the description section, and get on the Discord. I will put up the giveaway stuff today and get it started. Got to remember how to do that. And yeah, so I will, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a giveaway Sunday. Let's say 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock Sunday night, pre-stream before the strike. So no, don't screw Hollywood. Don't say that. Don't say that. It's not about Sunday. It's not about screwing Hollywood. It's about screwing. It's about standing up for our fellow men and women and the people that grind to make us this stuff. So let's get to the last of this stuff. Yes, the hoppa. I can't wait to bring the hoppa back. I got to go buy some, got to get some ping pong balls and get the hoppa ready. Get to the hoppa. I'm not going to go into detail, but I have a feeling Disney Lucas may look a lot different next year. It could very well be true. I hope not, but it could very well be true. Sunday, Trucksaurus and back again, the hoppa. Yeah, we're bringing the hoppa back for sure. I've been dying to get the hoppa back. So let's start making our own shows. There's, this is, I think, I think you might see a lot more fan fictions. I've already got mine in pre-production. I've been working on script and costume are the two major things I've been working on. But yes, I think you're going to see a lot more fan fictions during this time because a lot of people could be down. So yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm going to keep it up for another couple minutes. I'm going to cut it at the 45-minute mark and make this nice and round for my own personal stuff. Yeah, guys, it might have a different feel. It might have a different look. I mean, honestly, I don't see Disney. Getting rid of personnel because they're on strike. A lot of these people, and I'm going to finish out with this. The humanitarian part of this is a really big deal. And I kind of want to touch on that for just a second. So a lot of people don't understand and don't even know really that the 1 union hour of work goes towards not only pension, because if you work on a lot for 20 years, you work pension, but there's not many people that in television that really retire from like a pension, right? It doesn't really happen that often. However, those hours do translate to medical coverage. So in a already harshly diverse medical system in this wonderful country we live in, a lot of these shows provide medical coverage for these union workers. So each hour that you work goes into your medical, let's call it a bank. And so once you reach a certain number of hours, you have then qualified for X amount of time of medical coverage that is covered by the union that you have paid into with these hours working for the union, for IATSE. So this isn't just about, people wanting more money. This isn't about, not just about people wanting a better quality of life at the workstation. But this is also about medical coverage. And although although people think that these individuals in the union are just going to pick up their pickets and their signs and go and strike, these people are losing money also. And not only that, health coverage for themselves and their families. So before you prejudge what's really going on here. No, this is not just about a paycheck. This is also about families. This is also about brothers and sisters and people that take care of their parents and have their wives and kids on their medical coverage through this system. So I'm going to end that. I'm going to end this stream with that. This is not just about the individual person. This is about a far, far bigger thing. Thank everybody that watched here live with me today. I will keep you apprised if anything changes. I keep my fingers crossed that a deal will be reached by Sunday and that everything will be fine and we will continue to have our content. Thank you for anybody that watches this later. I am grateful for all of your views. This channel for me is about passion and about things that are important to me in this community. Thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, please jump in the Discord, chat with me about anything. I'm always open to having these discussions. And don't forget to join the Discord because we are going to start our giveaway. I'm going to take pictures of the book as soon as it arrives today and jump in this giveaway because they're a lot of fun. I have a great time on the giveaways and I want everybody to be a part of them. So thank you guys very much for being here. Thank everybody who watches in the future. Please jump in the Discord. I'm going to get the giveaway going in the Discord today. So thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Stay safe and take care of each other. And as always, may the force be with you always.